Hi everyone, my name is Sarah Chaves and I am a GrubStreet instructor for the past 4 years. The most exciting thing about helping people share their own stories is really all about the human connection. I think it really reminds me anytime that I read a personal essay that is really striking to me that the world is much smaller and much more similar than we give it credit for. And I think when I'm helping people share their own stories in that way, I love seeing the little light bulbs go off in their heads about how their story can be impactful to somebody else, just as like somebody else's story was impactful to them. I think the most important thing that a personal essay can do, especially when you're trying to stand out to editors, is have high vulnerability. And I know that's scary, right? It's really scary to say the ugly thing out loud, but I'm here to tell you, say the ugly thing out loud. Because it's when you're most vulnerable that I think your writing is at its purest, it's at its finest, that I think those are the moments when the writing is going to connect with the reader the best. And that is the type of writing that an editor begs for, because they want their writing to connect with their readers and have some type of an impact. So I think the more vulnerable you can be on the page, the more people you're going to connect with your work. A bit of advice that I wish someone had told me when I first started submitting my essays is that there are going to be 1,000 upon thousands upon thousands of no's for any one essay that you're trying to submit. And I think as a writer, as all writers, we get imposter syndrome really easily, and it can start to feel like you're not doing something right when you're submitting a personal essay over and over and again, and all you're hearing is no. But from what I've learned after getting many clips now is the fact that there can be a no for so many different reasons. That editor could have just published an essay of a similar vibe, of a similar content. That editor could not have liked the length compared to something shorter or something longer. There are 1,001 reasons why it could be a no, but there's always going to be a yes. It's all about the timing, and there's so many factors that go into it. So don't get discouraged and just keep submitting and putting your name out there.